Hello everybody, my name is Fajwal Dudbade. I am currently pursuing civil engineering in DMITR Varda. As a part of final assignment of seismic resistant building from Skyfi Labs, I had made this video. So here I had designed the building. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, now after this we will add loads, seismic load. So we will go to define menu and here we will click on load pattern. Okay, so here as you can see that seismic load is added. Now we will go to modify or lateral load. Okay, now here we will ensure that the load is acting in both x and y direction. Okay, after this next response reduction factor we will click kept here 3 because we are considering here ordinary RC movement resisting frame, okay, whose value is 3 in IS code. After this next we will check whether the seismic zone factor is 0.1 because we are considering that the building is in Bangalore, and since Bangalore falls in zone 2 and its seismic intensity of zone 2 is 0.10 in IS code, so we will kept here the value 0.1. After that we will kept here the site type as second, and after that we will kept here importance factor as 1, and we will ensure that the time period is program calculated. Okay, now we will click on OK. Okay, and now we will click on OK. Now after this, now we will define the function. So for this we will go to define menu, okay, and click on function and we click on response spectrum. Here we will ensure that the it is selected to IS 1893 2002. Now we will click on add new function. Okay, so here we will name the function as response spectrum. Okay, and after this next we will here change the seismic zone factor to 0.10. After that here we will select soil type as second because that is a medium soil, and after that next we will ensure that the plot option is linear x and linear y. Okay, and here the function damping ratio is 0.05. Now we will click on OK. Okay, and we'll click on OK again. Now we will go to define and we will go to load combination, and we will ensure that the load combination is added or not. So since it is added, so it is okay. Now click on OK. After that next one will go to define menu, and after that we will go to load cases. Okay, here we will first delete this case. Now first we will click on add new case. Okay, and here we will give the name as response spectrum, and after that we will change the load case type to response spectrum here. Okay, and now we will click here add. Okay, and here we will change the function name to response spectrum. Okay, and scale as we will change the scale to 1663.5. okay, and we will click on add. Okay, similarly we will click on another. Okay, we'll again add here. Okay, here we will change this to u2. Okay, and after this here we will change the response spectrum function to response spectrum, and here again we will change this scale factor to 1663.5. okay, and after that we will ensure that all are correct or not. Okay, and after this now we'll go to click on OK. Okay, and again we will click on OK. Okay, now we will go to analyze menu and we will select set load cases to run. Okay, here we will not running the dead and live loads, so here we will set this as do not run case. Okay, now we will click here, and now we will run now the analysis. Okay, so click on this run now analysis, and as you can see that analysis has been started. Okay, so we'll wait for some time till the analysis is being completed. So here as you can see here that the analysis is completed. Okay, and here you can see that displacement value based on seismic load, it is shown in the 3D tab. Okay, so we can see here that we can see the various displacement values of it. Okay, so we can see here the various displacement value, that is ux, uy, rx, ry, rz. Okay, similarly we can see here we can see here various types. So we'll go to design menu, sorry, we'll go to display menu, and we'll click on force slash stress diagram. We'll click on frame slash par slash spindle slash link forces. Here we will click on shear tutor and we'll click on apply. Okay, so here you can see that this is the shear tutor of the building. Okay, as we can see here. Okay, and after that next we'll click on movement 3 3, and after that we'll click on apply. Okay, so here as you can see that this is the movement 3 3 of the building. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, now we will click on okay. Okay, now we will run the design check on the building. So first is we will get to design, then go concrete frame design, and we'll click on view slash revise preference, and here we will ensure that the design code is set to IS 456 2000 or not. So it is set, so we'll click on OK, and after this we'll go to design menu, so concrete frame design, we'll click on start design or check of the structure, on OK again, and we'll click on. So you will see that the design has been started. Okay, so we will wait till the design is being completed. Okay, so we can see that analysis and design section differ for two concrete frames, so we will reiterate the analysis and design. Okay, and here we will click on yes. Okay, so as you can see that the analysis has reiterated and it has begun again. So again we will wait for some time till the analysis is being completed. Okay, so here we can see that we can see the longitudinal reinforcement. Okay, in the 3D tab. Okay, so here we can see that this is the longitudinal reinforcement. Here we can see this. Okay, so here we can here see the values, various values. Okay, now if we if we click on any this, we will see here the details. Now if we click on details, okay, so here we can see here the various you can say the design moment and flexure reinforcement for top and bottom bar, and after this shear force and reinforcement for shear, here we can see. Okay, so for this, now after that we will ensure with that key all the concrete members have passed or not. So we'll go to design menu, we'll click on concrete frame design, and we will click on verify all members passed. So you can see that a message appear that all concrete frames have passed the design check. Here we can also see the reports. Okay, we will go to project reports and we will double click on the summary report. So as you can see here that the report is generated. Okay, so here we can see the various elements of the building. Okay, so thank you.